Hi, I'm Duncan, and today I'm going to be talking to you about programmatic advertising. To advertise on websites 10 years ago, brands used to contact website owners and negotiate with them directly, and then manually set up the ads. This was time-consuming and inefficient, and this led to something called programmatic. Essentially, this let a machine take care of the buying and selling process, which saved both the marketer and the website owner a lot of time. A good example of this type of advertising is the Google Display Network, which allows the buying and selling of ads in real time without any interaction. Google's Display Network is just one part of the programmatic puzzle, and outside of that, there are a huge range of inventory sources and exchanges, comprising premium websites, apps, video platforms, and even offline digital billboards. Ads are generally bought on a cost per impression basis, and there are different ways of bidding for that inventory. For example, real-time bidding, which uses an auction system, or direct buying, which guarantees an advertiser impressions on a certain website in advance. There are also a big range of ad types you can purchase, including banner ads, rich media, native ads, video, and audio. Programmatic is a pretty complex area of digital marketing to really get your head around, and throughout the industry, if you ask someone what it is, you'll get a range of different answers. To keep it simple, it is the biggest digital advertising inventory pool where you can buy advertising space in smart, data-driven ways. Programmatic has grown very quickly, with 2/3 of ad impressions now bought using programmatic methods. The primary reason for this is the saving of both time and money, with software allowing for greater efficiencies in an increasingly complex and fragmented ad market. There's a lot of other reasons programmatic is growing fast, over and above efficiency however, and the major one is data. Programmatic platforms allow you to use data to target specific audiences of people, as opposed to just buying spots on specific websites. This means that the money brands spend on advertising is directed to their exact target market, maximising the ROI they generate. Advertisers can use both their first-party data, for example from their CRM systems, or they can use third-party data providers, such as Experian, who sell very specific audiences. For example, people who are interested in finance and are earning a certain salary. Another reason advertisers are shifting their spend to programmatic is that it combines multiple channels into one platform, with a single source of truth between them. Networks such as the Google Display Network can be bought alongside other premium websites, which allows better optimization, better budget control, and better tracking. There's a few things to consider before you dive into programmatic advertising, and I certainly wouldn't recommend it for all businesses. The first thing to consider is your budgets. Programmatic can be a very expensive form of advertising, with premium inventory costs, commissions for middlemen, and costs for third-party data and tools all adding up. This type of advertising also requires large initial budgets to get the data required to optimize and improve the campaigns. The other consideration is whether testing a new programmatic exchange is the lowest hanging fruit available. If you're not maxing out what you can spend on the two biggest players, Google and Facebook, do you need to venture into other programmatic exchanges? Both of those platforms, although not offering 100% of the inventory, are cheaper, have a lot more transparency, and still have a lot of audience data available. So until I couldn't spend $1 more profitably with each network, I would stick with them. Ultimately, if you've got at least a $20,000 test budget, you're at your max with Google and Facebook, and you want to try a new type of advertising, then programmatic could be worthwhile. Just make sure you have a clear goal in mind to determine its success before you start. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.